What's up everyone, it's Ryan from Disney Pins Blog, and for today's video I wanted to share my entire Baby Yoda pin collection with you guys. I think I have pretty much every single Baby Yoda, the child pin that has ever been created. And these are only official Disney pins here. Just like Disney Pins Blog, we're only going to be talking about officially licensed Star Wars and Disney pins here today. I know there's a ton of Baby Yoda fantasy pins that have been created out there. But I have them all laid out here. I'm going to go through each one from the very first one that was released at the Geek Store back in mid-January 2020. That was in this pin set, if you guys recall. I think I did a separate video on this pin. And then after that was Toy Nick, and then Disney Parks, and then Box Lunch, and then the Amazon Treasure Truck. So there's a decent amount of Baby Yoda pins that have been released, but as of now it's kind of like halted due to everything going on right now with the parks being closed and production being down. There hasn't been any new Baby Yoda pins. If I'm missing any, let me know. There's two that I know of that I am missing. We've already covered them at Disney Pins Blog. There's two from Toy Nick that I'm missing, but I actually just purchased them. So they're coming in, I think, this week or next week. And then there's one other one that was released at... Actually, it hasn't been released yet. We ordered them from our distributor. They should be coming in. It's another officially licensed Baby Yoda pin. I forget who created that one, but I think it's a jumbo, so pretty exciting. Alright, so let's get into these. First, we're going to start off with the Geek Store one. It came in this Mandalorian. It looks like almost like a DVD, but it is a pin set, and this was a great retail price on this one. Features 10 pins, and the retail price was $24.99. So $25 for those 10 pins there. Great deal. I'm not going to keep all of them. I just want to keep the Baby Yoda one here at the top. So we're going to take him out. And then I might keep this one here, like the Mandalorian logo. And I also like IG-11 and maybe this one. I'm not sure yet. I might keep a couple one of these, but the other ones, I'm going to break this set up and sell them in a DPP store. Just keeping Baby Yoda for myself. So I'm going to go ahead and take him out. And this one was released at the Geek Store, which I think is UK based. But the back says Numbskull. So I guess that's the producer of the pin. Kind of like Loungefly and Box Lunch. There it is on the back. Silver tone finish. It says Numbskull. And you have that metal clasp back on it. But this is an officially licensed Star Wars pin. Even though it doesn't say it on the back of the pin here, the packaging counts. So you can see on the back of the package, it does have the trademark and the disclaimers for Lucasfilm. This one in particular, you probably couldn't trade in the parks because in the official Disney pin trading rules, it does say a Disney copyright on the back. So even though this is an official Disney pin, most cast members aren't going to know that. If they are checking the back, they aren't going to see that on this pin. Okay, so that was the first one here. The child from The Mandalorian. That was the very first Baby Yoda pin that was ever released. I love this one with the orange background. Nice colors on this. I think it's just soft enamel on that one. Okay, so that was the very first one at the Geek Store. Next up we have Toy Nick, which we did a post for them as well. The Star Wars, The Mandalorian, the child Toy Nick pins, which there's something interesting here I want to talk to you guys about once we get into these Toy Nick pins a little bit. We're calling them Toy Nick pins, but that's just where they were released. Other retailers could have these as well. So here are the four, which I might have done a video on this already. I can't remember now if I did or not. I might have just did the blog post on it. But these four here were from Toy Nick Toys. I'm going to take them out of the package so we can take a closer look. But we have the Baby Yoda Carriage, that one right there. And let me just mention this right now while we're talking about this pin. I also bought the Carriage pin. I think this is from Box Lunch. And look at this. Same exact pin. We have Toy Nick right here and Box Lunch right here. So totally different backer cards. One's very large and one's small. They are both created by Sales One. That is who made these pins, but the retailers were different. One was released at Toy Nick and the other one was released at Box Lunch. It also, based on the retailer, they can change the retail price if they want. This one at Toy Nick was, I think, $9.99 and the Box Lunch one was $8.90. So $1 cheaper at Box Lunch. This one has just a bigger backer card and comes in plastic. This one, I don't think it did. So I'll take all these out and we'll look at the Toynik ones now. So here are the 4 Toynik pins. First up we have Baby Yoda in a Carriage. And all of these are $9.99. Released in January 2020. This is the same one that was released at Box Lunch as well. Moving over here, the only place I saw this one was Toynik. This is Curious Baby Yoda standing, which I like that pose with his head tilted there. And all of these are soft enamel, so you can feel like the divots in them. The paint kind of goes down. It's not a hard enamel. And then the third one down here is Snack Time. He's eating the frog. I think it's a frog or a frog-like snack. That's a funny one. And then the final one here is another Curious Baby Yoda. And this one reads, "This is my good side." Nice little profile image of him there. The next Baby Yoda pin that was released was actually at Disney Parks. And this was the very first child pin to release at Disney Parks. And it was spotted at Disneyland. Look at the blog post here. It was January 2020, week 5. It was spotted out at Disneyland first, and then I think it made its way to Walt Disney World. So here it is, the only one, I think this is the only one, yeah. The only Baby Yoda pin to be released at Disney Parks. And it is a screen print design, so not enamel here. Still, I like this one. Doing a screen print with the clear coat on top there allows you to get more detail on a pin, and you can actually use a photo. It was very hard to do something like that with enamel. You couldn't really, see all the detail of like his little costume there and like the, his face. It's much harder with the enamel paint. So that's one good thing about doing a screen print is you do get more detail. And this one was $11.99 at Disney Parks. And I know the first shipment of these sold out really fast. I'm trying to think back. I believe I just bought this on eBay. I don't think I actually found it at Disney Parks, but lots of people were showing it to me. They found it at Hollywood Studios and I think Disney Springs, but when I was there on my trips, I could never find it in the actual parks, so I just bought mine online on eBay. And then on February 1st, we had another Baby Yoda pin. This one here is called Star Wars, The Mandalorian, The Child, Standing Box Lunch Pin. They just call this one Standing. And this one was $8.90 as well, created by BioWorld, but released at Box Lunch. There we go. This is probably the smallest Baby Yoda pin. He's in like that cutesy design. And this was released, on February 1st. That's when we did the blog post for it. And now for the final Baby Yoda pin that released. This was another hard one to get. It released at the Star Wars treasure truck for The Mandalorian. If you guys don't know, this treasure truck is by Amazon. And if you attended the D23 Expo in 2019, they actually had this right outside the front entrance. I visited the treasure truck when I was there and I got like the Marvel pin set. But this one I think was just cruising around LA. And it's limited edition of 6,000. It's this pin set here, the Mandalorian pin set. But there's a Baby Yoda pin in here. It was too difficult for me to get just because I'm not in LA, I'm in Pittsburgh, and I really wanted this set, so I just purchased it on eBay. I think I got a pretty good deal on this as well. Let me look at the blog post real quick here to see what the price was on this. Yeah, this released on February 28th, so end of February, and I think, limited edition of 6,000, and I don't have the retail price in here. If I had to guess, I'd say maybe like $25, $30, I think. I paid, I think, $45. They gave me the pin set, the treasure truck pin, and then it came with a little tote as well. So here's a closer look at the treasure truck Mandalorian truck. So yeah, that came with it. And then we have the pin set. Came in this box, 6-pin set. And yeah, I just got it for Baby Yoda there. He's sipping his tea, or the soup. I forget what that was. I think it was like soup or something he was sipping. And they're numbered at the bottom. So it says of 6,000, I have number 4,953. You can see there at the bottom, that's where it says the number. So yeah, I thought this was a pretty cool set. It was popular when I did the blog post for it. There we have the child in the center, and then there's the other 3 at the bottom. But I'm just going to break this one up as well, take Baby Yoda out, put all the Baby Yoda pins up on my board, and then the other Mandalorian pins will make their way to tppstore.com. Alright, I'll show you a look at all of the child pins together now. And let me know if you guys know of any others that are official Star Wars pins, Star Wars Disney pins. Let me know if there are any other Baby Yoda pins out there that I'm missing. I think that's all of them. Like I said, I still need those 2 more at Toy Nick that I just ordered. They should be coming in soon. And then there's the other one that was from Entertainment Earth. We will have that one coming soon, I think, to dppstore.com as well. I think our shipment was delayed just a bit due to the circumstances. Okay, here's a closer look at all of them together. Thanks for watching. See ya. Okay, so here we have all of the uniques together. I do have that other Carriage pin I could put in here, but we already have one, so I'll leave that out for the final walkthrough here. And I'm not going to include the truck just because Baby Yoda isn't on the truck. So here we have all of the uniques. I just need to take him out. In case you guys are curious, I just took the small Baby Yoda one out of the Treasure Truck pin set. And it has actually a rubber back on it, not a metal clasp. And it does have the Mandalorian logo at the bottom with the Lucasfilm copyright. So I guess these two here are a tie for the smallest one. And just took one of the Toy Nick ones off here. That one also has the Mandalorian logo on the back with Lucasfilm. And then over here I took the Disney Parks one off. That one's the highest quality there. The standard Mickey waffle print background with the Disney logo, official Disney pin trading logo. So I guess this one here is considered the most official since it is a pin trading pin. The other ones are officially licensed, just not released at the parks. And then we have that one here from the Geek Store, which says Numbskull on it. But I think they got away with this one just because the packaging has the Disney and Star Wars disclaimers, which I'm pretty sure on the website they did advertise that it was officially licensed. And then our small one there from Amazon Treasure Truck.